All right, guys, long time no see. I'm here for July's empties. What I'm gonna do is not an exact month ever, just because it's gonna be like a little bit too much of a timeline to stick to. I don't know when the month end is gonna fall, but I will make sure to upload at some point. Probably in the first week or two of the month with the last month's empties. Now, because I started this a little late in July, yes, July. Um, this doesn't have a lot of Bath and Body Works. I think at some point I was throwing them away before I had asked you guys, like, no, did somebody reach out? Yeah, okay. There was a comment and it was like, you can do empties or like reviews. And I was like, okay, well, I'm a little too busy to do reviews on each and everything, or even majority of things. I would need like a specific thing that I already had to review. But I could do empties. And so I picked, at that point that conversation happened, I guess I had thrown some stuff away already. And I do have 2 items that didn't make it back from a trip. I went on a girls trip and it was the 2 little Bath and Body Works empties of the body wash. I just didn't have any space because I had souvenirs. So just know that those were empties, and I'm gonna start with those as empties. Always a repurchase. In the case that I can bring the bottle back, I usually will, but going on a cruise, you stuff your bag, you don't have a lot of room. Later, I will be going out of town to somewhere where like I'll have a washer. And so in those scenarios, I bring less clothes and therefore am more likely to bring an empty bag, yada, yada, so on and so forth. Okay, so moving on. I have candles. The first candle I have is a Nature's Wick by Woodwick Golden Pear. And this I got in the Yankee Candle SAS. Now, this is Plus Wick Innovation, crackles as it burns. And Golden Pear, the color is amazing. First of all, look at that burn. That is really nice. I was kind of amazed. It says wooden wick crackles as it burns again. Oh, you can see me. The smell of this, the throw, like everything about this was a 10 out of 10. And honestly, when Yankee Candle has their SAS again, this is the candle I'll be looking for. Yankee Candle doesn't have bad burns that I've experienced. It's just really their marketing at this point. I think their marketing and their lack of locations, because the closest location to me is Snellville. And it's really, really, I mean, it's not really, really far. It's really far. I'm just gonna put one really. But yeah, I would 100% repurchase this and will be repurchasing this when SAS rolls back around. I actually meant to go online and look up if any were currently on sale. And I know Yankee Candle sell some of their off-brand or like sub-brands in stores. Does anyone know where I can buy a Nature's Wick by Woodwick candle? Because I would just flat out buy this. Like, don't tell them that, because what is the regular price? It doesn't have the regular price, and I'm not paying a whole lot, but I'll pay for that again, for sure. On the Yankee Candle note, I will do the next Yankee Candle item. And again, a solid burn, like all the way down to the bottom. This is just amazing. I'm not going to show you the inside of this one because it has dog hair in it. Well, you can, I can't see. It has dog hair in it. But look, down to the plate, which you're not supposed to even do. Nothing. Just good burns. And this is a sub company called Friday Collective. This was Flying Solo. Now, I will say, while these were super cheap, they were like $5 and $6 for a 3-wick candle. That is 13.5 ounces, which is an amazing deal. None of these scents I really enjoyed enough to purchase again. If anything, they were just like, I would repurchase them because they were that price again. But realistically, like, they weren't as good as the Golden Pear. Speaking of, let's back up a little bit. Point is, I would repurchase at the $5, $6 price and nothing above that. This candle, I typically have regular candles, such as. Now, with the crackle, I had to light this candle maybe 8 times-ish. And 4 out of the 8 times, I sat in my living room like, what is that noise? For some reason, like, my brain would not let me compute that the candle made noise. And so every other time, I was like, what's happening with the fridge? What's that noise in the room? Oh my gosh, is somebody coming in here? Like, literally kept being confused by that. it was kind of silly actually. And so while I do enjoy the candle, I was like, wow, I'm gonna have to really consider that next time I get one, if I'm gonna always be confused by that noise and alarmed. Okay, I got another Friday Collective subsidiary or subcompany of Yankee Candle that I know of. They might be just selling through Yankee Candle. And did these have the notes on them? They did not. They have the notes on the little plastic piece of paper. And neither does this one. So, okay, Yankee Candle could improve by putting the notes on their candles because they're nowhere to be found. Again, I honestly can't even tell you what that smelled like. It might be because all the wax is literally burned out. Again, I can see the metal clips in there, but would purchase again at the $5 to $6 price. Okay, I think that's everything that's oh, well, no. I have these little things. These little ones real quick. Okay, I traveled with these travel size perfumes. I always travel with travel size perfumes. I never bring a full bottle. Also, I just like travel size perfumes because I like to switch it up a lot, and therefore, even at my house, like on a regular basis, I probably am not wearing the same thing every single day. I might get in it like a mood of like 2 weeks, but never like that long of a time. I can't even say I've stayed on a scent for an entire month without wanting to switch. So this one, I got Powdery Coconut, and this is Dossier. I want to say this was Soleil Blanc, Tom Ford, their interpretation of, and honestly, this is so good. Like, this is a really good daytime perfume, and this is exactly how I wore it during the day on the cruise when you have sea days where you can't get off the boat because the boat is traveling from point A to point B. Sorry. This was a perfect wear. I love this, and I know Tom Ford is not really well known for their longevity on their wear. Honestly, I would buy the Dossier version in full size to... Actually, I need to put that on my list. I need to put this on a list of things to repurchase. I would buy the Dossier perfume size, full size perfume of this just to wear during the day in the summer. The next thing I have is... I'm trying to figure out what happened to the top. It looked like it melted a little bit. That's really weird. Oh, there it goes. I was trying to remember the name of it. L3 Waxy Wonders sells B-Lux Essentials, and this was Shea, Coconut, Bali, Mango Type, and Amber, I think. I don't think that says coconut. After a lot of uses, you guys can't even read that. It's just really smeared. I would say they can benefit from changing up their labels, but the company is closing the doors in September, which is just next month. I do need to place another order, but just next month, they are closing their doors. So, again, a good summer smell, like 1 ouncer. I could take this on the boat. I could take this in my carry-on. Perfect. It still gives you the feel of a full-size perfume too. Then I finished off this on a work trip. This is Ariana Grande's God is a Woman. So good. Like, this perfume is so playful. Like, that's the only word that comes to mind when I smell this, is just playful, which is why I keep repurchasing it. So this was in... Is this God is a Woman? Yeah, it is. Because I've never had a full-size God is a Woman. But this I purchased around Ulta Christmas sales. Typically, I try to wait for like a sale for them. And you get a small discount. It's not that big, but I would repurchase this as well. I'm gonna make a little pile. Actually, we're gonna start a little pile over here. Okay. Then I have Carolina Herrera. The Southern in me wants to say Carolina, but I'm pretty sure it's not Carolina. Carolina Herrera. Very Good Girl. This is Very Good Girl, which is a flanker. This was just okay. I kind of don't get the hype around the Carolina Herrera perfumes. To each his own, right? But for me, it's not a repurchase. It's just, to me, this just smells like perfume, like a general perfume. I did wear it on the ship during the day. Didn't get too many like compliments out of this. I will say I did get a compliment out of the Dossier, which is really good. But yeah, the Very Good Girl, nothing sticks out to me about it. Now, this is another sample. I wore this at night on the ship. This is Harlem Candle Company. They're a Black-owned brand. And the name of this perfume is Josephine. I did buy the sampler, and I fell in love with Speakeasy and bought like a travel size of the Speakeasy. And then when I wore this, I got compliments as well. And I do really like this. It's a very nighttime scent, and that's how I used it. I wore it to dinner most nights. And I love this. This is like cinnamony, but not cinnamony like in an over the top fall way. It's cinnamony, but like sexy. Yeah, good, just goodness. Okay, I think that's all the, oh, nope. I keep saying that, but I keep finding little perfumes. Then I had a Voce Viva. Voce Viva to me is a very daytime scent. Voce Viva is by Valentino. Would not repurchase in the name brand because I have smelled the Dossier and it smells exactly like it. And so I would repurchase as a Dossier scent. I kind of wish Dossier did these because that would be amazing. I've literally only had 2 or 3 full-size Dossier scents, one of which is still in my closet because, like I said, I switch scents so often, but this kind of thing is perfect for me because I just don't like a lot in my space. Yeah. Because I used to be one of those people. Like, if you watch further back on my channel, I was like a collection person. During COVID, I really found this is not what this video is about, but during COVID, I really worked to like reduce things in my space. My house is not that big. This house does not call for all that, just reduce. Also, it just makes you feel better. It makes you feel like cleaner. I don't know if cleaner is the word, more organized, even though you're not more organized, you just have less stuff. Mental associations, you know. I did burn one of the, onto the Bath & Body Works stuff, I did burn one of the Velvet Amber Woods candles, and it's had a really good burn too. Like, you don't see any real issues with it. Yeah, that's the difference. So the difference between these and the Yankee candles is down to the bone. The Yankee candles smelled what they smelled like. These, now that I open this, has no remnants of what it actually smelled like. It just smells burnt in here. They really gotta work on that. Like, that would make them as a company a game changer, because it's possible. Now I know it's possible because I've seen the Yankee candle. I'm pointing at the Yankee candle. But otherwise, the scent was amazing. The throw was okay. Out of 10, I would give it like a 6. It wasn't super like imposing smell, but it was good enough for me. And I really liked it. And if they repackaged it and it was at SAS like it was this year, I would repurchase. Ooh, I just spilled that all over. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe it up with my shirt. Nobody saw that. How did that spill like that? It's like spilling from the top end. Okay, well, the funny thing is, for some reason, my husband leaves his laptop right here, which is not the best thing, but I have a Sun Bunny. Oh, no, I have Hip Hip Hooray, which is Cottontail Cake Pop. Ugh. 75% off with an additional 20% coupon. Couldn't get me to buy this again. Gross. The notes are delicious cake batter, rainbow sprinkles, and fluffy buttercream. No, would not. Not for the kitchen, not for nowhere. This can go straight in the garbage. Like, not buying that again. And the sad part is I have another one, and nobody I know likes those scents either. So it's not like, oh, I could just give it to my friend. I could give it to my mother. Like, nobody. The notes on the Velvet Amber Woods, this is the one that I said smelled like Baccarat because somebody else said it smelled like Baccarat, and then I smelled it and I was like, yeah, it does. Very light scent, but it does. It's fine saffron, lavish jasmine, and bright amber. Really good, really good. The next candle I have that I finished was the blends in the stars and Honeycrisp apple. Nothing about this stood out to me. Again, it was just okay. This one actually still smells like what it smelled like. They could repackage this and just call it something else and it'd be on SAS and I'd still buy it. So I would buy this as a SAS scent. But again, nothing stood out. It's not like a necessary repurchase. This is Starflower, Sandalwood Musk, Golden Crisp, apple blossom. I finally finished, well, the first thing out the gate that I started using when I got home and smelled this was an amber single wick. I started using it in the bathroom, and I can't remember the notes, but I could have sworn it was on there. Okay, plum, fresh rose, and whiskey musk. The throw on these is garbage. Like, the throw is so bad. It makes me super sad, actually, because I really like this scent. They need to just call it quits on the candles, use those fragrance oils. I don't know if you can do that. Use those fragrance oils in the body care, I was going to say. Because I have one burning like 3 feet from me and absolutely nothing, like no smell. Um, ridiculous. The next thing I use is a full-size body wash, or I finished a full-size body wash. I had actually started this prior to July. Is a strawberry soda. The notes are fresh strawberries, bubbly seltzer, and crushed ice. No, I've never liked Bath & Body Works strawberry scents. This was just a really good deal, and I would never do that again, even at a really good deal. I have a couple of, let's see, I have a couple of these wallflower refills that I changed out during the month. So they're not necessarily, these might not necessarily be finished, but I changed into these at some point. And then I have, why won't this go on? Okay, I have a Tahiti Island Dream, which is really good. Was really good and would repurchase. That's fresh coconut water, sparkling mandarin, kiwi blossom, lush frangipani, and Tahitian vanilla musk. I did during this SAS buy this in this format, and I bought it in the body spray, and I think a body wash. And honestly, I think I like it better as a home scent. I think I do. The next thing I have is Island Reef. This was like 2 SASs ago, and I bought like 7 of them because they were 75% off plus 20% off coupon that I had. This is Eucalyptus Waves, Tropical Citrus, Bright Mint Leaf. Nothing special about it, but it's just a really good solid year-round scent. It doesn't really give a lot of summer fragrance with the eucalyptus and the mint leaf. Or the mint leaf. And then I think it kind of just smells like lemon because of the citrus. So it's not like super summery. Then I have Vacation Vibes. You guys, I got this. I can't remember when I got this. I think it was either at the beginning of this SAS, but there was a ton of these, and I was like, that's weird. This smells bad. Like, I didn't need to get loud. Got loud because I was passionate. But this is juicy pineapple, sugar, coconut, and golden orange, and something is not right in here. These are the notes, but it just smells, I don't know, like candy. And none of these notes scream candy unless it's otherwise that the pineapple smells bad. Is my camera going backwards? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. I'm like I have rigged this system because I was like, am I just falling? No. Give me like half a second. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I think there was more of me showing before. Then I have Island Margarita, which is sweet mandarin, island mango, and sea salt. So good. Such a good scent. Definitely a summer scent to me. But it's so loud when it's like a home scent that I think it's worth the purchase every single time at SAS. And then last but not least, I have a Saltwater Breeze. I'm gonna take the top off because you can see like literally how messy my house is otherwise. But a Saltwater Breeze in the perfume. And I wore this, trying to get something else out of it. Yeah, I wore this to the office. The notes are not on here, but it does have a very like salty, it smells like what it sounds like, Saltwater Breeze, aquatic smell. And I thought it was perfect for the office. I wouldn't necessarily take this on vacation. I don't know what about it doesn't scream vacation to me, but it was a perfect office scent. So very not offensive, slightly powdery. If I found this SAS 75% off, I would 100% buy again. And I miss these bottles. You guys, I have in my closet like a little row of the squares, and they just sit so well together. And now all of them, like literally all the scents have different bottles. And Luminous, you guys, when I went to pack Luminous into my closet, it doesn't fit anywhere. So on the back of my closet door, and I've shown this in a previous video, I have like one of those hanging things that has shelves coming out of it that hangs on the back of the door. You can also screw it into the door, but yeah, it just doesn't fit well in that thing. And I'm like, ugh, yeah. So please, these are all the same size perfumes anyways, Bath & Body Works. They're all 1.7 fluid ounces. Just make them squares again. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe for more content like this. And have a great day. I wanted to say, though, after announcements, real quick, I wanted to say that I will be going in store soon to do a haul because all of the items I bought at the last SAS, I got rewards for. I didn't use any of the rewards. And so I was going to wait and use them for fall stuff. So I will be having like a fall haul with like all of my, I think I have 9 or 10 rewards, and then they gave me a 20% off coupon. So if I see anything, I don't like paying regular price, guys, and regular price with 20% off is still too high for me. But if I see anything, I'll grab it. I'll probably use that for like a pocket bag holder or something. But yeah, I'll have a little bitty haul between now and most likely next month. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.